Don't you fuck with me.
You guys remember Ugly Dolls?
What? You mean Troll Dolls?
No, Ugly Dolls. Ugly Dolls. Don't gaslight me on this one.
What do you mean Ugly Dolls?
I think I know what you're talking about.
It's the little like monsters.
Then you can like scan them for like a computer game or something.
I never did that. I just got them because they looked funny.
Okay, what about Ugly Dolls?
Do you guys remember them?
No.
They kind of looked like that monster. That's what it reminded me.
David,
what's up?
I thought that was gonna go somewhere.
They made a movie of it recently.
I thought you were gonna confess something again.
I said that like first. They made a movie of it recently.
I fucked an ugly doll once. I'm dead.
Did you guys ever like give stuff to like your friends in elementary school just cause? I had this.
What is that starter, huh? You ever give your friends things before just because you wanted to? Yes, I have.
I had a friend.
You ever brush your teeth before you go to bed? Yes.
I had this friend who I would just like give him stuff. I remember I was super into Pokemon, right? I watched all the shows. I collected the card games. I didn't play the video games. I thought they were stupid. But then fucking. I remember I ran out of Pokemon to watch on Netflix. There was no more seasons. And my dad was like, "Why don't you watch Digimon? Surely that's the same thing." I was like, I guess. And then I did. And I was like, wait, this is like sick as fuck and way cooler than Pokemon. And then I was like, I'm like, you know, this scene from I don't want to play with you anymore from Toy Story. I gave all my Pokemon cards to my friend just because I was like, yeah, I don't really want these anymore. And my dad was like, you did what? He was like, we paid for all of those. I was like, oopsie daisy. And I remember we had Ugly Dolls, a bunch of Ugly Dolls also, and I also gave them to him for some reason.
Damion, I'm not gonna lie. When you were describing the Ugly Dolls thing, I thought you were gonna be like, guys, you remember those dolls? But they were kind of ugly, you know, like
kind of troll-like,
like these ugly dolls, you know.
What were those called? There was like a really like timely made movie.
Holy shit, dude.
Damion, you got a problem, man.
Were you guys ever on student council?
Yeah, I was, yeah.
We've known each other our whole lives, man. We know.
Like in elementary school, though, before we knew each other.
Yeah. I was in student council in elementary school.
I remember I never went to any of the meetings because you had to go early, and my parents were bad about dropping me off at school on time, let alone early. And then they kicked me out, and then I ran again in 5th grade, and then.
So I thought this was supposed to be the easiest one.
I'm kind of scatterbrained.
I ran again in 5th grade, and then I didn't get it. And my parents were like, "Why'd you run? You fuck it. We told you not to because you wouldn't go to the meetings." And I made the same mistake again in middle school.
Did you do it in high school too?
No, I learned my lesson by then. I don't even know if there was student council stuff at our high school.
You probably didn't look into it.
I vaguely remember them hearing about that. Like,
do you want to enhance your high school life? You can sign up for student council.
I think you were too busy skipping class to go to like Taco Bell.
I was too busy.
Come on, Silas, one more attempt. 3rd time's the charm.
I'll do that another time. We have one more thing to do. Also, we just unlocked.
Come on, we still gotta go for another.
Test stag.
We still gotta go for another 2 hours, Silas.
Another 2?
Yeah, it's only 8 o'clock. We gotta keep Damion awake till 10 at least.
Feels like so much longer.
Have you guys been to the stacks to this area?
I think so. Maybe
It
once.
looks kind of familiar.
What the fuck was that hope thing?
It was an achievement. That means Damion has not been here before.
Well.
When you unlock all the stack stations, you see the dead remains of all of his brethren.
Rough.
What?
I'm just imagining someone in real life jumping up and down on an elevator. That's fucking stupid.
Have you guys ever been on a sideways elevator before? Like it goes left and right instead of up and down.
Have you?
I think so. I remember.
What do you mean you think so?
When I was a kid, I remember like being on one side of the street and we went on an elevator and I was on the other side. I was like, what the?
I just don't know what to say, man.
I don't know what the point is. They could have just put like a little like walkway there and
David, we gotta record more when you're sleep deprived, man. You're so fucking funny.
Yeah,
You know that?
Yeah.
You guys ever like press the button on a crosswalk before you walk across the street?
Yeah. Do you know those things on crosswalks like actually like they can like light up and like tell you when to go and when to not go. You know, but I used to live in this town. They didn't have that, but they would have like flags on the where the crosswalks were. So you would grab the flag and then you would walk across to like signal that you were walking across it, and then people would stop because they saw the flag.
Was there ever a time when like one side ran out of flags, so you were just stuck on one side of the road?
Hypothetically, would happen. Yeah, I don't remember. I was like 3,
Check
so
the
I don't.
shots.
I'm imagining like a 7-year-old Damion stuck on one side of the road going,
There was this like there's this like.
Oh, cool! Fuck, I love this.
Oh my god.
Hey, you're gonna.
Oh, I forgot he was the other master. That's badass. I remember.
El Master's Glory.
Oh, I remember that. That's a pretty good thing.
I had
isn't
that
it?
one.
I-
Are you gonna? Can you fight him? Can't you fight him now?
You can fight him in the arena.
The arena. Are you gonna ever do the arena?
Probably not. I'm gonna be quite honest. I don't think I'm strong enough to do that. Because I've tried and I wasn't really good at it.
How long's that guy been there? Oh, they're both. Oh, dude, the Redditor's there.
The Redditor.
Talk to him.
He's just talking about how cool he is. Hold on, where's the?
I gave him like a Reddit voice when we played before. I was like, so yes, I am Zalbor the Great, or whatever he's called. If I was in this world, I'd go.
Now, Damien, if you were around in like the 1800s or something and you were talking like that, they'd have you lobotomized probably. Just a guess.
Do you guys remember those like they were like toy hamsters and they were like electric and they would like run around?
Did you have one, or are you just asking if we had one?
I had one. I was wondering if you had one because
Why did you have that?
I don't know, because it was fucking funny. There
I
was
had
like,
one. I had a big hairy one. I had a little big.
yeah,
hairy
they were
one.
like realistic. They weren't like cartoon they're like big realistic
They were for the kids
hamsters.
who would just put them in a sock and hit them at the wall all the time.
They were huge. They were fucking massive. They were like the
They're like
size
the
of
size of my fucking hand.
they're like the size of a 6-inch Subway at Footlong.
Yeah, that's how you
Not
want to.
true at all.
Like it was like 6 inches. They were a huge like.
They were like the size of my hand now, Damian.
They're like my hand is 6 inches long. They're like pretty big, and I remember they would like run off the side of the table, and then they would like roll over your carpet, and then they would break because they got all of like your hair, and they're like fucking the cogs and the wheels.
You guys remember? Was there fucking was there fucking sex going on in there?
It's the Love Tower, right?
You guys remember hex bugs?
Yeah.
I remember those.
Dude, I always wanted hex bugs. My parents always said no.
Man, this is awkward.
What the Sigma?
There's an empty one just for you, Silas.
Probably.
Oh my god, they're all in jars.
Don't say that.
They are.
All right, Miss Sexy.
Cool. Did you just call her Mix Sexy?
I called her Miss Sexy. I didn't call her Mix Sexy.
Welcome the new McDonald's item to the menu to the new McDonald's family, the Mix Sexy.
You guys remember like the Big Mac at Burger King? Wait. that was my I tried to do a goof, but I ended up goofing by accident.
That was
I
real.
tried goofing, but then I goofed.
I
So that was real.
I tried to do a goof on purpose, then did a goof on accident.
So you just goofed.
Yeah.
You
He didn't have to admit that. It was still
Yeah.
humorous either way.
Oh, oops.
That's just fucking stupid. That's so stupid, David. You're fucking stupid as fuck. You know that?
No,
Well, you are.
no, people don't say that. People say I'm actually very like smart and eloquent.
David, Silas, can't you buy more like badge slots from that?
I probably can. That's on the list. Stop fucking with me! Stop it!
He's fucking with me.
Die! Fuck.
You think Silk Song will have a fishing minigame?
No.
Rough.
No, probably not.
There's an era in gaming where like literally every fucking video game had to have a fishing minigame.
It was easy.
I guess it's kind of still going, but I remember it was like every goddamn RPG you would see. It's like we're adding. There's a fishing mechanic, so you can fucking fish.
Yeah, fishing in Warframe. It's pretty sick.
Exactly. They got fishing in Skyrim. They got fishing in.
You get a spear and then you throw bait out and then fish highlight and you go whata and they fucking get killed and you fucking grab them because they're dead.
I always thought the idea of a fishing minigame, like, kind of sucks because that probably implies that you need it for food. And games where you need food kind of suck most of the time. I don't like starvation mechanics, really.
Dude, this recording session has taken it out of me, dude. I'm fucking exhausted now from this. Damion has taken my brain cells away from me.
Don't worry, we can after this guy we can end and then you can do the dishes.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you actually?
I'll do the dishes still. This guy's fucking creepy.
He's black.
No, 'cause he's giggling like a little fucker. Alright, Silas, lock in, you got this.
They should make sure that Silk Song isn't scary. I think that was like kind of a mistake with this one, is that they made the game too scary, and I think that probably making it like a little bit like less scary would be beneficial.
Guys, when I lock in, you don't need to lock in with me.
I have nothing to say.
I don't either. I'm running out of words to say, dude.
Talk about your dog.
Talk about my dog, dude. Okay, funny thing about my dog is she's just
Why
a
am I
cutie
not using it? Am I
patootie.
fucking stupid?
What?
I've been using this the whole time.
Could have been doing what now?
The fucking nail art.
Yeah, dude. The masters didn't teach you it for nothing.
They really did.
I'm dozing off.
Do you need me to smack you, Damion?
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
Can I smack you in the tummy?
No.
Real hard lock.
I'm good.
Funny thing about my landlord, he's kind of like a landlord.
He kind of collects money at the end of each month to keep the power on.
He kind of does these landlord things. Funny thing.
Kind of fixes stuff around the house. Hires people if they can't fix them themselves.
Just a real funny fact about my landlord.
Fuck you.
Use the spin one, Silas.
Aiden, please shut up.
I'm just trying to help. I'm just a little guy.
Hey man, I'm only this many.
Fuck you.
Man, I didn't even do anything.
You fucking don't. You want to be shy when I'm like trying to play. Fuck you.
How many deaths do you think we're on?
We're probably on like 50.
I don't know.
If there's any like hardcore like FPS fans, I doubt it. But if there is like a single one of you, please put the tally in the comments. I just want to know.
If you would rather eat faithful viewer, if you would rather go to Subway and get yourself treat yourself to a foot long, then go ahead and do that.
If you'd rather get yourself a meatball marinara with provolone cheese at Subway, we wouldn't be too upset about that.
Yeah.
Silas might, but me and Damion, we wouldn't.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't want to know how many times they died.
Faithful viewer, if you're watching this,
How do I do the other one? Like up. Yeah.
That's my favorite.
that one was always my favorite.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. One of my favorite types of videos, like on TikTok type stuff specifically, is like grown men being like really mean to kids. Just like the crumble cookie video of the kid like eating all the crumble cookies. He's like, that's my favorite. And he tries the next one. He's like, that's my favorite. Tries the next one. He's like, that's my favorite. And then the guy reacting to the video is like, dude, you already said that the other one is your favorite. You can't have two fucking favorites, dude. That's not how it works.
I fucking hate the concept of crumble cookie. It's so expensive. You could find cheaper cookies like everywhere. That would-
Why don't they just have the same cookies every week? It's so confusing. I have to go in and learn the new menu.
It's not that. It's just the cookies are so expensive, and they don't. There's just so much of it. There's so much sugar. There's just. I don't know. It just doesn't seem appealing to me at all. I'd much rather just fucking buy like a fucking 12-pack of like sugar cookies from Walmart. Eat those.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Dude, those Walmart sugar cookies were always my favorite as a kid. I'd always ask my parents to buy them for me. They never would, because my parents hate me.
Whenever someone rolled up to their own birthday party at school with that, damn. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. They were true G.
Did you guys ever bring like cookies and muffins and cupcakes and other sweeties in for your class on your birthday?
You're like
Yeah.
an alien who came to Earth, and then like you got it all correctly, and then you're still like double asking to make sure if it's okay. It's like, did you guys also like put your name on the top of the paper when you got your like things? And you're like. You're like scanning our like our expressions to make sure you didn't just like out yourself.
When
You're like overcorrecting like you're drunk.
When the larger human came by with the papers and told you to put your name on the top of it, did you do that when you were in school?
Did your school in kindergarten ever do color days?
Did your school or
okay.
kindergarten ever have like a class where you like work out and like you do games?
No, because for my school we did like in order to learn colors, our teacher made us buy snacks.
That's
for
the
class.
stupidest thing I've heard all night.
They made us buy like red, blue, orange, yellow snacks, and like we were each given like a day for like the snacks. It was like a week long.
It's gotta suck if you get like a weird color like purple. It's like fuck, I don't know what the fuck.
I don't remember what color I got. I think I was red because my name starts with A, and I was like probably on the top of the list.
And you picked red?
No, it was just that we got assigned by alphabetical order, I think. That was a shit thing, man. I like throughout the entirety of like elementary school, my name was like AI. That's like always first, you know. I was always in the front of the line, and then for no reason in middle school they switched it. They made it everyone go by their last initial, and then suddenly I go to the back of the line. That's some messed up shit, dude.
You're just like Rosa Parks, on
The Rosa Parks of elementary school. Aiden Taylor.
I'm not gonna be in the back of the line anymore. Like
you were always in the back and I was always in the front.
You two have a lot in common, honestly. What year did she die? Do you think you could be reincarnated, you know?
I think she died in 2003, dude.
Oh, really?
You don't say.
Oh, but
Fuck!
What I was going to say earlier, I never brought in any cookies and stuff. My parents didn't care.
Fuck!
I'd always bring. I used to bring in like homemade stuff. I'd bake stuff for my class.
Did you?
Yeah.
Hey, whenever it was like Valentine,
I always loved to bake stuff for my class. I always used to do that in elementary school.
and you know how you do the same thing on Valentine's Day, where you bring in a little something for everyone.
Yeah.
My parents would always get like stickers for me to pass out.
I used to spend like a whole day like after school just fucking citing things to everyone. It'd always be like just to and from, but yeah.
I don't really remember.
Fun Dip was always my go-to.
Oh man.
Fun Dip.
Oh
You
lord.
snorted Fun Dip once in front of me.
Oh lord, Fun Dip. Oh lord, I forgot about Fun Dip.
Me and Lorenzo were fucking in the car one day just fucking shooting the shit. And he was like, dude, we should fuck with our kids. Like we should tell them that like when you eat the Fun Dip, you eat the stick and the powder separately, because if you eat them together, that they're like it makes you sick. It'll make you sick in the stomach. You gotta eat them separately.
I did kind of. When I ever got Fun Dip, sometimes I was just not thrilled about having sugar, so I just eat the stick and just throw away the powder.
Dude, the stick was the best part.
It wasn't
It
the best
was.
point. You got to when you finish off the powder, you just got to crunch on the stick at the end.
I never ate the powder. I just ate the stick.
Did you too?
Yeah, I never ate the powder. I just ate the stick.
Remember Juicy Drop Pop? The whole thing. It was a fucking thing of sour goop,
Yeah.
and you would pour it on your tongue to show how badass you were to everyone. Like,
It's like
yeah, not even that sour.
It's like a tattoo.
Yeah, I thought like that would like legitimately come up in elementary school at least once.
I thought I was hot shit, dude.
I remember I told someone. I remember like I tried to be. I was like trying to be tough. I was like, yeah, I cracked my knuckles the other day. I remember I told someone that at recess one time. Like, okay.
I used to think a lot of things would happen to me as a kid. I was carrying around a Yu-Gi-Oh deck like in my parents' car in case I
get dueled.
no because
In case you get kidnapped and you need something to play with.
no in case like some guy like some asshole was like being an asshole and he was like carrying around like a Yu-Gi-Oh deck and I could like show him up with my deck. I did the same thing with Beyblade too. I carried in Bakugan. I did that with those three things. I had like a face for each of them.
Like
I would carry him around and like walk around town with them, like either on my belt or just in my parents' car.
That's badass.
And I just have them there in case like I need to show some bully up who was like bullying like someone.
Bullies like.
Did you ever even meet a bully?
No,
Bullies aren't real.
not anymore. No, they're all online now.
You see like. I don't know.
Dude, Sly gave that to you.
You wouldn't unequip Sly's gift, would you?
He just did.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Yeah, I used to think that bullies would be a problem. I remember I was really into Assassin's Creed at like the end of 5th grade, and I was like, what if I wore like an assassin outfit to school and I was like an anti-bully guy and I would beat up bullies? I never did that because I shared that idea with my dad, and he accordingly shamed me. So I didn't.
Did he tell you that you in turn just became the bully?
No, he was like, "That's stupid," and I was like, "Yeah, okay, yeah, you're probably right."
Okay, you guys ready for this? Fucking first day of high school, I couldn't go to sleep because I had to start riding the bus.
I'm so nervous.
No, it wasn't that. It was
What if I can't remember my locker combination and then I'm late to class
Can I tell my story, please?
Sorry.
Okay, it wasn't just that. I also had to cut like a fucking like thing out of my dad's neck that day. Yeah, that was fucked up. A lot of blood. He tried to punch me in the dick during that, but so that like kept me up till like fucking like 11 o'clock, and then I couldn't sleep for like another couple hours. And I was just like it was my first time ever having to like ride the bus to school. So I was like sitting like a little nervous because I'm like, what if some like guy tries to like fuck with me? What do I do? Like, do I kick his ass? Do I like just ignore? Like, what should I do? So I played through like 15 different situations in my head of like what I would do if like he said this or if like he did that, or like like he had like friends or something like that. I'm like playing through all these situations in my head like what would happen if like some guy like walked up to me and tried to like square up with me, you know?
The funniest thing ever in high school is when like you see like a fight like almost happen and then like one of them walks away and then like the one you like overhear the other guy being like, dude, if he would have taken one more step, dude, I was this close to fucking punch. I was about to fucking rock.
I've never seen any almost fights in high school.
Yous and I's didn't goes to the same as high schools.
Yeah. But dude, in middle school, I saw plenty of just fights.
Yeah, true.
There's this one kid who got in a fight with someone, and the kid started to walk away, and as the kid had his back turned, the other kid fucking ran up and went to punch him, and hurt his hand on the kid. On the kid. I don't remember where he punched him.
I remember that he like fell over.
Yeah, or something. He ended up hurting himself, and the other kid just walked away like a badass. Oh, how do you let that happen to yourself, brother?
Stupid.
Fucking punches him in the chest and all of his fingers break. He's like, oh.
Like a scene from Invincible.
Yeah.
Fuck! I think that badge was the way to go. No, fights weren't really that big in high school. I haven't even... whenever I tell...
So let's get the snake cloud.
That's not gonna help.
What do you mean that's gonna help? It's gonna damage all the foes around you.
Wait, do I have the pairing thing with that? Maybe it will help if I had.
Put on the fart cloud, or is that what you just said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Defender's Crest, and then there's another badge you can pair with it, and you have even more evil fumes.
More even far stinkier fumes.
It's true.
My fumes are far more grotesque than yours ever will be.
That one.
think it's that one.
It's not.
Oh yeah, that's mighty.
Is it that one?
That looks like it. Yeah. Silas, trust me, I had the fart badge on the entire time I played this game. I know a bigger fart badge when I see one.
Can't believe I accidentally did that first try.
I thought he was farting when he dashed. I thought I heard. Damion, you want me to wake you up?
Right now.
Fuck!
No, I'm good.
Have you seen those videos of those guys walking up to people wearing like those inflatable like outfits, like the T-Rex, you know? And they like walk over to the air hole and like spray fart spray in it.
No, I thought you were gonna say they like stab the costume so it deflates.
And they start freaking out.
That's a
Have you
good-
seen that?
No.
That reminds me of the Family Guy bit where
Where's Stewie farts in the tube leading to
a diver suit with Peter, and then he
Peter's
throws
divers,
up.
and then he throws up all in the suit.
Dude, that's a Jackass clip. That's a Jackass video.
No, that's Family Guy.
I'm imagining Damion looking at these stone face, no emotion at all.
I have a slight smile.
He's looking at him, and then Aiden looks up, looks into his eyes, and he has this fucking like Iron Giant red eyes.
Oh my god.
Looks like fucking Leon Kennedy when he's infected. He has those red eyes, and he starts strangling Aiden.
So, come on, dude. You beat one boss. You can beat this guy, right?
What was the first movie you guys ever watched on Netflix?
Huh?
What was the first movie you guys ever watched on Netflix?
I don't
Man,
know. I watched that when I was
something like with pickleball or something. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Because it was the Iron Giant for me. Well, here's the thing. The first thing I watched, Iron Giant. The first thing I watched on the website, Iron Giant. First thing I rented, Coraline. Because that was when they would rent DVDs still.
I never rented on Netflix.
I remember they had a lot of the old Dragon Ball Z movies on Netflix for a while. I rented all those. Damn the fart cloud big, man. Come on.
Damn, that fought stinky. Damn. Bro's getting ticked by that damage over time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Man, to survive. I fucking hate you and your goddamn stupid experiments. Fuck you! He orchestrated it!
He defecated through a sunroof.
Get out of here!
He's slipping, Jimmy!
Fuck! Alright, that is the move.
That was so stressful.
I can't see shit either.
What?
In the
Can't
fart
see-
cloud.
You can't see shit cause
Ah! It's fine.
dude, you think you're the shit, but man, you're barely the fart.
Nice. I can't put down the cup.
Guys, I think this recording's just getting worse and worse as we go on.
It dips and it valleys and peaks.
It ebbs and flows. It hither and thither.
We
to and
started
fro.
here, we went like up a bit, and we're just gradually going down. Oh
Did you
my
guys
God.
play with toys as a kid?
Even flow. Damien, are you gonna like one day just like drop the bomb that you were like in some sort of like fucking experimental facility as a kid? Like, yeah, in Indiana, like I used to grow up in like a room with like white walls, and like the door was always locked for some reason.
Yeah.
And then when I finally moved out, I was able to like play with like this thing called Bakugan. It was pretty sweet.
David, you're gonna find out you're like in some sort of horrific accident.
Yeah.
I think you were Astro Boy, dude. Is that a good verb, Aiden?
That was good. That was fucking funny. Some fucking Astro Boy. Look at this fucking Astro Boy. David, what did you do if like someone
Fuck off!
called you Astro Boy?
I don't know.
Like you go to work one day, and like you deliver a pizza to some guy, and he goes, "All right, nice job, Astro Boy."
Okay. I probably walk away.
You kind of do look like him too.
I don't know what that means, but I'm
As
not
you're walking away, he goes, "Yeah, keep walking away, Astro Boy."
I'd ignore him. No, actually, no. I'd go back. I would like grab him by the throat, and I would like.
You say, "This is not math.
This is not math," and then I throw him.
I can't see him like
I
this.
throw him into the ground, skull first, and his brain fucking splatters all over the.
Do you guys
fucking
remember the movie
sidewalk
Space
for his
Chimps?
head. Yeah.
Dude, me and Lorenzo.
Do I remember it? I lived it.
Me and Lorenzo were like talking about it one day when I was like door dashing with him, and I fucking. You guys remember that fucking like that like big-headed alien?
I did not.
That, like,
I did not watch it, but I know.
Oh wait. Well, there's this big-headed alien. He goes.
His name is Big Headed Alien. He's pretty
I don't
sweet.
remember his fucking.
Fuck!
But basically we're like scrolling through like TikTok clips of that movie, and and one of them was what's up with the big glowy heady thing? And then the alien goes, "It glows when I get scared." And then it fucking turns into like one of those edits. It goes, "I'm on a chicken crush. I want a fucking cash." And it's just fucking edits of her. And then it fucking, and then she does like the fucking purr thing when she's happy. She goes, "Prrr," and it's just that. It's just a loop of that with the fucking song.
Was she hot?
Is she hot?
I fucking hate that song. It's so annoying.
Damion, quickly, edit make a
Do
little
a
edit.
silence edit of that.
Yeah,
that song.
make a me edit of that song.
Oh no, I have a better edit song for you.
Okay,
It's
put it
already
here
too late.
now.
I'm not gonna. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Damion. Thank you for that epic.
Oh wait, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I went to collect footage for those, and we don't have enough live action footage yet.
You have photos of me.
Yeah, but it should be like part video, part photo.
Oh my god, we've been on this boss for like 30 minutes.
Time flies when you're playing Hollow Knight.
Time flies when you talk about shit and stank.
Y'all shit and stink.
Dude, I think I need a shit and stank. I'll be back.
Alright, I think he's dead.
Beat his ass. Beat his ass. Yes!
It's only when Aiden's gone. Maybe he was the problem.
You did it.
Shot out a bunch of boba.
Is it really worth it?
Yeah, it's kind of worth it.
Yeah, it's fucking delicious, dude.
Look at this.
Oh my god. Yay. Yay.
And
What does that do? Map with the current area. What? Oh, locations are grubs?
we have all the grub locations in the game now.
Oh my god, that's incredible.
Like, let's see. Now we need to mark these. Alright, we need to go here. There's one up there. There's one down here.
What?
I'm not being thorough.
Sprouts?
Put it down.
I can't put down the cut.
That video is so funny. We haven't even talked about the actual funny part of that video. Where he's like flying out, like he's dropping out of an airplane and his body's tumbling in midair.
I haven't seen. I don't. I've probably seen it, but I haven't. I didn't absorb it. Other than I can't put down the cup. Fortnite should really consider putting the night in their game. I think that the community would love it.
Hollow Knight?
Yeah.
Or in Silksong, they add this character again
No, into Fortnite.
in a Fortnite. How does that play? He doesn't have the shape. He'll just be like the mask on like a guy in a morph suit.
He'll have the nail as a pickaxe.
Fortnite might work.
I don't know. You fucking figure out the rest. Dude, I thought they were speaking a real. I was dozing off, and I thought they were speaking an actual language, and I was trying to like decode it in my head. I was like, "What are they saying?" I thought they were speaking German. I was like, "Die eine ist eine."
You're tired.
Eine spielen.
Hollow Knight, attack. Upward attack.
Or it sounds like they're speaking Star Wars speak. Wango wanka squangunky wala bombanga.
Please stop saying dumbass things.
What are you doing next? What are you doing now?
I'm gonna get the upward attack because, like, I feel like I'm gonna be screamed at if I don't get it. Aiden, I gave up. Just kidding, I beat it.
Yeah, he did it.
I'm gonna grab the Howling Rates thing and then we can end the recording, but I'll still be playing. So I can grab shiz off camera. Just fuck it, I'll 100% the save if I have to. Maybe in the upper one.
Bro, that was a very productive shit on the toilet. I watched like 5, 6 TikToks. It's pretty good. Pretty decent time. At least I think so.
Call him Mr. Hemorrhoid. Hemorrhoid Aiden Taylor.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. You know what? That Ron guy had a good point when he said bloody hell. Oh
I
shit.
haven't seen this guy in a while.
What is that?
It's the real.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Damion.
What's that?
Dude.
Are you just watching porn? What's going on?
I just had Damion watch like the same 5 seconds over and over.
Of what?
Wait,
You
did
know-
you actually have something on loop?
Yeah.
Oh my
That
god.
was he watched that like 7 times, dude.
I would like close my eyes and open it and still be going and I'd just repeat that.
What was it of? You're not
You
explaining
know the guy
it.
who puts the eyeballs on his chin and eats the food.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just him. It was like a 6-second clip of just him. And Damion watched it like 10 times. He didn't even realize it. That's the best part. He's just sitting there like, he's just smiling and nodding.
Dude, the game's got different graphics every time I look at it.
What do you mean?
Yeah, when you're waking up, you like look at something and then you're like your mind is filling in the blanks and then your eyes adjust. You're like, oh.
There it is.
I did it.
Damion, you still got another hour to stay up, brother.
I don't know about that. I think 9 o'clock is a fine time to go to sleep.
Damion, you still got another hour, brother.
I don't think that I'm strong. I don't think that I can do it. I also have to account for the fact that I'll probably
Spend an hour on your phone before going to bed.
no, like sleep for more than 8 hours. So going to bed earlier than will probably work anyway. So are you still playing?
I can end this whenever you guys want to. I got everything I wanted. You guys want to end?
Yeah.
Baba boy.
Yeah.
Baba boo,
Baba
baba
boy.
Baba boy.
Baba boy.
Cheese.
Baba boy. Cheeseburger.
Baba boy.
Papa Fooey.
You ever see that one, Aiden?
No, I haven't.
Papa Fooey.
Just end the video!